All right. Let's share with you now some of our hot topics that we're following here on the program. And so many of them. But here's what I wanted to start with. You know, what an amazing rescue that the president launched, and also Elon Musk through SpaceX, of our astronauts that were stuck in space under Bidenomics, under the Biden horrible control of our military and NASA. And, they were up there for months and months and months. Elon offered to Joe Biden, all right, I'll bring them home. Biden said no. He didn't want the good optics for President Trump during the campaign. So these people had to suffer. Our two astronauts, it's not good to be in space for 10 months. And we finally got him back. And kudos to SpaceX, Elon Musk, and President Trump for being the driving force behind it. It's just another great example of Elon Musk and President Trump working together, getting things done for our country. Now, in response, what do we have? Do we have parades? Do we have people celebrating these folks? No. We have leftists that have gone crazy and started attacking Tesla owners, painting swastikas on them. Then you have dealerships that are being firebombed. And you've got people like goofball Tim Walz and Jimmy Kimmel and all these other clowns on the left celebrating the decline in stock of Tesla, which is negatively impacting, of course, shareholders and also employees. So they're trying to highlight actions which will damage people's livelihoods. And that is really despicable, some of these folks who just are deranged. So Trump derangement syndrome is now Elon derangement syndrome. It is really unreal. So I think I'm not an electric car guy, but we should have the ability to get an electric car if we want. I've got a nephew that has a Tesla. He likes it. I don't want anybody to go up to him and damage his vehicle. It should be an all-of-the-above approach. We shouldn't mandate electric vehicles. We shouldn't try to prevent folks from buying traditional cars, but we should give people the option. And we certainly shouldn't go after folks that have dealerships and people that are in that great company, led by a true genius, Elon Musk. All right, good news. Those who believe in truth and transparency and disclosure, happy this week that the JFK files released. We've been talking about this for years, 80,000 files. And I think it's good. I think it's a good step. I believe there's still more that needs to be released. But the information that was released was not redacted. So it follows through on a campaign promise President Trump made. And there were some interesting results from these disclosures. One document showed that Lee Harvey Oswald was not a particularly good shot. A report from the KGB. Another showed a FBI, CIA agent who pointed the finger at his agency. And he was scared for his life and then supposedly committed suicide under very suspicious circumstances. There's all kinds of very interesting disclosures in there, still going through it, and hopefully we'll have more that we can announce here on the show in the days ahead. President Trump began the great process to dismantle a very wasteful, ineffective government department, that is the Department of Education. This is a department that has done everything but educate. So it has taken in lots of money, grown big, bureaucrats are fat and happy, yet our children are not being educated. We're number 40, 40th of 40 countries. We spend more per pupil than anybody else and educate less. So let's get the education back to where it belongs on the local level. Kudos to President Trump for following through on something that Ronald Reagan wanted to do back in 1980. Couldn't get it done. Donald Trump is going to get it done. President Trump also revoked security clearances for some nefarious people, some very evil people. We're talking about Hillary Clinton. We're talking about a lot of the attorneys. We're talking about people like Kamala Harris and the Joe Biden family. We're talking about people that should, Alexander Vindman and so many more. The January 6th sham committee members, of course, Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney, and many more. So this is a good step. Those people have no right to these clearances, no right to this information. Don't trust them with it at all. Another person I don't trust is goofball Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. I mean, thank God he didn't get elected vice president. What a hothead. He goes on to a podcast with Gavin Newsom talking tough about beating up Trump supporters. The guy is a loose cannon. The guy's an embarrassment for the Democrat Party. Someone who actually probably hurt Kamala Harris much more than he helped her. So what are the Democrats going to do? Where are they going to go? Where are they turning? Well, they're turning to AOC and Bernie. 83-year-old Bernie Sanders still ranting and raving about corporations and, more and more government. AOC is his acolyte, also all about big government, more intrusion in our lives. These guys are trying to rally support for their attack on billionaires. And they think President Trump's turning over the country to billionaires. I mean, what President Trump is doing is turning the country back over to us, the people. And finally, creepy, sleepy Uncle Joe Beijing Balloon Biden wants back in the game. Folks are hearing that he's itching to get back out there on the stump for Democrats. A lot of Democrats are saying, no, stay away. But President Trump at his news conference the other day says he hopes Biden does get back out there for the Democrats because he knows that will help him. Biden can't even communicate, so I don't know what he would be doing. But I guess he would be trying to get off stage, shaking hands with the air. We don't know.